Good morning, guys. I just make my morning coffee, and while I relax and sip my coffee here, I like to choose a fresh, fragrant, and prepare it for work for today. And all of six here on the counter are very fresh, crisp, light, fragrant. And then actually, I just get this Joe Malone Wild Blueberry. I think yesterday. I got it yesterday, and I really like this scent. That could be one of my favorite fresh fragrance, and it just reminds me of you take a morning walk, and in early morning there's nobody out there, and there's some dewdrops on the grass, on the leaves, and you walk in the field behind your backyard or in the woods, and in among those green grass or green leaves, close to the floor, you notice some distinct blue flowers, and you walk close to them and take a deep inhale, and you smell this. This reminds me of all the image that I just described, and it's very light, and you can only smell it when you get really close to the person who wear it, or to the flower that you in the wild. And among all the other fresh scent, like fresh grassy, mossy scent, although it's not a strong, not strong grassy green scent, but it's very light, like the bluebell, bluebell scent. I just feel like it's so close to the skin, and for people can smell it only when they get so close to you, and then they were just, oh, is that you, or is that the lotion on you, or is that the soap you just used to wash your hands? And it just, they cannot tell you wear a fragrance. And then just how I feel about it, and then I really like that image when I smell it, when I wear it. And it just like I took a nature walk in the woods, in the field, and then I get close to the bluebell, and I take a whiff of it, and that reminds me of that. And then while I smell this fragrance, that reminds me of all the other fragrance, like fresh scent fragrance, that I notice have very similar, give me the very similar feelings, or at least very similar image, that when I wear them. So I put them depending on how close to Jo Malone Bluebell, I put them as close to the fragrant bottle, as far from the fragrant bottle as you see. These two are the most close one to this fragrance, and then the Juicy Couture and Lala Malibu is in the middle, and these two are, although they're all fresh scent, but they're in the slightly stronger profile compared to the wild bluebell. I keep saying bluebell, bluebell. And let's go from this one, like farther away than this one. So this one is the from Britney Spears Curious. So this one, if you imagine there's a range line, this is more, it's sweeter than the bluebell, and it has more floral fragrance, floral scents. Like instead of walking in the field full of grass and picking, like there's bluebell picking through the grass, and this is like you're walking into a wild white floral among some grass, and then among all those white floral, you pick up some bluebell, and you smell it. You can still smell the wild white floral scent, and you can also smell the wild bluebell. Yeah, so that's on the sweeter, more floral side of this fresh fragrance range. And this one is the Jewel from Alfred song, and this is a more soapy scent compared to the wild Bluebell. So it's like, this is like you just do a laundry, and instead of using the laundry dryer machine, you hold your bucket of wet laundry, and that you washed with a soap or laundry detergent with like floral and fresh scent, and you hang up those wet laundry in the field, on a hanger in the field, and this is what you smell like when the winds blow around you. You can have a scent, you can have a whip of the laundry detergent or laundry soap that you just used. At the same time, you can still smell the fresh wild flower scent, and the grass, the flower, white floral scent around you. So these are more on the soapier side, and this one is on the sweeter side compared to the Bluebell. Keep in mind that all these are fresh scent, so they're not strong to beginning with, but just compared to each other, sweeter, soapier. And it's getting so close to the Bluebell, and the Contour Lala, like Malibu, is kind of, you combine these two and turn down a notch. So it have a more soap, have more white floral, but turn down the notch. It's kind of a good combination. When I open it, when I smell this, and it just immediately reminds me of Malone Wild Bluebell. But as it's settled down on my skin, on my fabric, it gives me a little bit more a sweet scent for this one. And as we get closer to the Bluebell, and actually these two, when I opened the cap, I thought I smelled the same fragrance, of course, and then I noticed they're slightly different, but very, very similar. And the first one I want to share is Viva La Juicy Love and Peace. And this one, if you just smell the lid, smell the opening, you think you smell the same fragrance. That's how confused I was at the beginning. Yeah, this, if you just smell the amplifier, like the spray opening, you think you're smelling the same one. And actually, I'm going to include this one. This one now, if you smell this two and you smell this one, is slightly different. They have this very... Okay, let's go from this one then. So if you look at a bottle, it's like a perfect water drop. It's very simple and fragrant. It's very unique scent, actually. Like, I never smelled anything like this before, but it reminds me of this two, like Peace and Love and the Wild Bluebell. So this is like, it's represent an element in nature, and it's give me very fresh breeze and crisp scent. It's like I wear it almost every day to the gym, or go to work, or take a walk outside. It's get grown on me. And at the beginning, I don't like this one because I feel like, oh, it's very simple. It just it's not complicated, and then yeah, it just make me smell like a little bit fresher and doesn't give me much compliment. But the more I wear it, the more I like it. And now I feel like this could be my everyday, like a gym or walk or work scent. And that reminds me of these two. These two kind of like, I don't know, it's the same for me. Yeah, and this one is a slightly stronger, the Peace and Love, slightly stronger version of this. So if this is cologne, right? So if you imagine it have a eau de toilette, or it could be this one. So I always kind of have the comparison that the Peace and Love is the eau de toilette version of Wild Bluebell. Or if you think this could be the eau de parfum version of the wild Bluebell. It just is so similar and slightly stronger, but very similar. Like if you don't want to spend money on the Jo Malone fragrance, you can definitely get the Peace of Love or the She from Alfred song. This, oh sorry, I forgot to mention the name of it. This is the She from Alfred song. Yeah, so either of these two, or you can layer these two if you don't want to get this one. But see, these three are on the lighter, very close range, and then if you move far away from it, it's a Lala, a Malibu. And then if you want it like slightly different, you don't want to smell exactly like the wild Bluebell, you can choose a soapier version of it, of the Jewel Alfred song, and or the sweeter, more floral version of the wild Bluebell. Yeah, but they're all fresh scent, and then the longevity is not, it's probably 2 to 3 hours, and very fresh and very close to your skin. Only for those people who get so close to you, get a whip of you, and when you walk by, or you are like shake your hair or something, like, and then notice, and then they will just compliment on you. Oh, that you smell nice. Is that lotion or is that soap you use? They probably will not think you're wearing a perfume or a cologne. Okay, that's it. I think I'm gonna pick for today. I'm gonna pick the Peace of Love for my work. Yeah, and I'm gonna finish my coffee, and I'll see you guys later.